Well, two major Hollywood unions on strike together for the first time in more than 60 years. So how might this strike impact the city of Tucson's film industry, an industry that's trying to make a comeback? News 4 Tucson's Eric Fink is live in the newsroom with more on day one of the actors' strike. Eric.
Monica, many years ago, Tucson was a beacon in the desert for film and TV shows. Now, opportunity comes knocking again with a film incentives bill signed into law last year. But with both unions on strike now, it could be months before the industry gets going again. Tonight, I spoke with a SAG-AFTRA representative in Tucson who says these strikes are about fighting for people's livelihoods.
Union! Union!
The SAG-AFTRA union represents more than 160,000 people, members on the picket line outside studios in LA, joining their brothers and sisters of the Writers Guild. The writer's strike ongoing now for more than 2 months. Longtime actor and voiceover artist Mike Caprio is the vice president of SAG-AFTRA for Southern Arizona.
These strikes are aimed at protecting us, protecting the little guy.
SAG-AFTRA and the WGA locked in a contentious battle over contract negotiations with the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers, the representative for the studios. Actors and writers striking for fair wages, guarantees, and clear language when it comes to the use of artificial intelligence and residuals in the age of streaming.
Actors can no longer rely on royalty payments that are contingent on the amount of a show's reruns. Streaming has also complicated job opportunities since many shows now have shorter seasons over longer periods of time, and actors argue that they have less work available to them.
The strikes impacting the Tucson film and TV industry, hoping to make a comeback thanks to the new film incentives that took effect back in January in an effort to lure production companies and projects back to our desert landscape.
It's a little frustrating. We have these brand new incentives that we could be marketing to Hollywood. We've had a number of calls from some big studios, but until these strikes are over, they're not going to budge an inch.
If the strike continues for weeks or months, that will have an impact on Tucson's economy.
There's local restaurants, local hotels, local businesses. They all benefit when film productions come here, and we're sad to see that they're going to be impacted by these strikes.
From the picket lines in Los Angeles to the Sonoran Desert, for SAG-AFTRA members, the message is clear.
I want them to take and look at us as people, as co-workers, and not as pawns. That's what I want.
And the summer season is typically Film Tucson's slowest part of the year, but Peter Catalanotti says there are a number of projects right now on hold because of the strikes. And get this, the last time both the WGA and SAG were on strike together back in 1960, the president of the Screen Actors Guild was Ronald Reagan. Live in the newsroom tonight, I'm Eric Fink, News 4 Tucson.